Today I watched a video about squid sex. Not a video about squid sex, but a video about some guy talking about squid sex. And as a cardinal rule of the internet, I now have to talk about it. So I'll get it out of the way quickly. Squid sex. There, I got it out of the way. I do not ask. I cannot explain it. I don't plan on explaining it. I don't want to explain it. I can't even begin to explain what I heard him talk about when he said squid sex, and the mathematics that go with it are just mind-boggling. Bottom line, it's kind of like when a praying man... You know what? Just Google it. Or Bing it, whichever you prefer. I don't judge. I don't. That's right. I'm starting off this vlog by talking about how the mating habits or sex of giant squid. Now that I got that out of my system, let's move on to something a little bit more pressing. I got nothing else more pressing. That was pretty much the whole point of this vlog, was to talk about squid sex. I just wanted to get that out of my system. I said squid sex. And guess what? You watched the video. And I can't top that now. I cannot top what I just said about the giant squid doing the dirty in the... Oh, you swim there. We swim in that! Granted, it's usually very deep in the waters, and whatever's left afterwards won't actually make its way to where humans swim. The sheer fact that we swim in anything where fish will poop or mate is disgusting. When I was younger and I lived in California, I went to the beach all the time. But that never crossed my mind. Not once when I was younger and went to the beach did I stop and think, gee, I bet I'm up to my waist in fish sperm and fecal matter. But now that I'm older, I realize that is in fact probably the truth. That when you go to the beach, or even when you go to a public pool, you realize that you are immersing your body in something that you shouldn't be. A public cesspool. Well, a pool is a public cesspool. Ocean is really just their natural habitat. That's like going into the wilderness and stepping in a pile of bear droppings. I mean, you can't really blame them. That's where they do that stuff. So what have I talked about? Squid sex? What's in the ocean when you swim in it, and why I will never, ever, ever again go to the pool without those aqua shoes that they sell. Pointless vlog is pointless. Actually, it's not. More informative. Very informative vlog that I think you might all appreciate. So yes, like I said, you didn't hear it from me, but you should totally Google that stuff about squid sex. I'm joking. I'm not into that. The bottom line is, I have a new thing going on where I will ask you guys to ask me questions every week, and every Friday, that is my set date, I will answer the questions that you guys submit to me. So please ask me questions. Send them to my Twitter or my Facebook account, and please, please, please ask me questions. I want to answer your questions. Anything you have to know, except if it involves anything with squid sex, I will not answer that. I will just simply link you to a website that will give you a very big visual demonstration of how squids get down and dirty and make baby squid, which eventually turn out to be like 70-foot monsters that end up engulfing small ships off the coast of Australia or, you know, the Pacific, because that's what giant squid do. They devour stuff because they're big. Coincidentally, the male squid is smaller than the female squid. I guess the female is just like, oh, I'm bigger than you. You can get me pregnant, but afterwards, I'm gonna make you my bitch. So yeah, guys, make sure you rate, subscribe, like, favorite, and like this video. I already said like this video, but make sure you rate, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. That's it. That's it for today. That's all I got. That's all I got. All I brought you was squid sex, and that was it. And ask me questions every Friday. I will try to answer questions for you guys. Because that's popular. That's what you do on the internet. Yeah. I got nothing.